too many opinions online, not much of it on my own. I'm going to be ranking the transformations in Dragon Ball, primarily from the Saiyans, ranking it from S tier to F tier. Let's just get this started. I don't know why it started off with Super Saiyan 4, but that is perfectly fine because I'm just taking it all the way to S tier here. This form to me is it's low-key peak, at least in comparison to the majority of the Super Saiyans 1 through the numbered Saiyan forms. It's basically a great ape in a Super Saiyan form, and the concept of that is just beautiful to me. The controlled nature of a great ape into one singular form and its power being magnified to such a great amount, I really like that. I like the design, even the Daima design, I do like that as well too. If I had to compare which one I liked between Daima or GT more, probably still GT for the most part. I feel like I still need to see the, I guess, quote-unquote canon and Daima variant a bit more to gauge a better opinion, but so far I think I'll still stick with GT. So yeah, S tier I think is a fair estimate. The lowest I would give is A tier, but it has to be the tippity top of A tier. But along with Super Saiyan 4, I'm just going to go ahead and put Super Saiyan 1. It's iconic. I find almost pretty much nothing wrong with the format of itself. Not necessarily power-wise, mind you, but more so like how it's used in the story, the weight of it all. Like each Saiyan throughout this show, at least in the beginning stages, it was just a cool momentous occasion to see someone become a Super Saiyan. Obviously that being Goku, you're seeing future Trunks for the first time, Vegeta, and later on it's sort of devolved a bit, I guess you could say, with like Goten and Trunks and how easy it is. Like it's become like a child's play thing to become a Super Saiyan, but it goes to show how long the form has been standing the test of time, to where it's like we still hold it to such a high regard. So yeah, S tier I think is perfectly fair. Here we have the Grade 2 variants, the one that Vegeta used against Cell. For what it is, I'll give it like B or A. For now, I'll give it an A for now, just because like its use in the story is where I'm really giving it high regard, just because it showed like there's further potential to be had with the Super Saiyan transformation. Like you're not limiting, like just because you already have Super Saiyan, it's not your peak. You feel me? You can go to greater heights, and I'm glad Vegeta got that first, so he can get humbled through Cell in his perfect form, which is going to lead me to the Grade 3 variant. And this one I'm conflicted on because this form can low-key go to C. But story-wise, I like how it was used to further highlight Trunks' non-maturity when it comes to the use of a form, or being a fighter in general, not really getting the whole grasp of Super Saiyan like that. I think for now, B is fair. B is fair. What's really helping it is the story aspect. And how it was being utilized for future Trunks specifically. I just wish there was more growth in this character in relation to that, specifically in the Super timeline, because after Cell Saga he wasn't really around. So in the Z era, so I'll at least give it that much credit. Super Saiyan 2, man, oh man, this one's weird to me, just because Super Saiyan 2 is only really good with Gohan. I'm not gonna lie, and that's about it. Low-key, I could put this at B. Low-key, like above Grade 3 for sure, but like because it's only Super Saiyan 2 is only really good for Gohan. Everyone else, it's such an afterthought, mind you. Like Super Saiyan 2 is barely a thing in future material. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll see like Goku and Vegeta use it against each other during their fight in the Buu saga, but like you can barely tell. And that's another thing too, aside from Gohan, Team Gohan specifically, Super Saiyan 2, you can barely tell that it's actually being used within the series. If someone's using Super Saiyan 2, you'd have to, either the hair is like slightly spiked up, or like you have to catch to see if the lightning aura is around the Super Saiyan aura in of itself. But here I'll still give this an A. I'll put this at the tippity top, just because Gohan Super Saiyan 2 transformation, that's one of the greatest moments in all of Dragon Ball, and one of the best moments in anime history in my opinion, so I'll give it credit for that. Super Saiyan 3 though, I'm not going to give it the same treatment, because at the very least Super Saiyan 2 takes W's. Super Saiyan 3, as legendary as it is it's a form that takes many L's, not just in regards to like use case, like Goku uses it against Boo, but like he doesn't finish him off. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks doesn't finish Boo off. And Goku again when he tries to fight Kid Buu, like it doesn't take W's, but so somehow it's like the most powerful form at the time. And then like the drawback being that it draws so much unnecessary energy. Well, not unnecessary because it grants you tremendous power, but like it's like almost like a time limit sort of thing where when you use this form, like it's super draining. Like Goku specifically can only use it in the afterlife. That's how he was able to ascertain the form. It was really hard to try to use it in while he was alive. So I don't know. Low key I could put it at B and I'll be fine, but you know, just because of how legendary it is iconicism wise, I'll give it A, but I could low key put this at B. I'm not even maybe later I'll change it, but for now I'll give it A just to give it some respect. The Ozaru form is straight. It's nothing crazy. He's turned into a monkey. Oh, this was the form. Feet wise, it killed Grandpa Gohan. So give that what you will. But honestly, it's nothing that spectacular to me. Just turned into an 8. I'll put it at C. Yeah, I have nothing much to say about it in all honesty. Super Saiyan God. This had potential. Like the idea of like Saiyans forming together to create this Ultra Saiyan, like I guess it's cool. It's just more so like the format of it. I like the red aura. The design of itself is kind of weird to me, like him just being more skinny, but take that what you will. I do find it still cool that he keeps his like base hair form, like how Goku is normally. It's just his hair with a red palette swap, just to show that like he doesn't technically need a quote-unquote Super Saiyan transformation to give to show off his divinity. But honestly, this form is nothing too crazy to me. But like I still like it enough. I'll give it B tier. I'm not sure if I put this above grade 3. Actually no, I'll give it above just because like it looks cool. The aura in itself, like when he's charging up or whatever, that looks appealing. I'll just put the Great Ozaru Golden form, whatever. C is where I don't really. Actually, where's all the baby stuff? I'll just put that C. For these, I don't really care that much. For the Super Baby 2, maybe if I rewatch GT, I might get a better opinion of it. But it's been so long that it's nothing's really standing out for me. So I'll just put mosey on over there with that. Same with this one as well. Blue, I don't like blue. Now I will say it can look appealing at times. Like I rewatched the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and from his Goku's transformation from going to red to blue, I thought was sick. And the blue aura that amasses from Goku, I do like. It's just like the concept of blue. It's literally just Super Saiyan God, but added Super Saiyan qualities to it. But logistically speaking, it's just Super Saiyan with the blue color palette swap. I don't like that. This is the point of the series where like, okay, to resolve something, just add a color swap to the Super Saiyan transformation and then you're good to go. I don't like what it did to the franchise, because now we're just having rainbow colors for Super Saiyan transformations. So yeah, no, I'm good off this. I'm gonna put this at D. I don't care. Low key, is it a? I feel wrong kind of putting those there, considering I don't have much of a pin. Yeah, no, I'm putting all these down here as well. They could be cool for all I know, but because I don't, what's it called? Because I'm not familiarizing myself that much with these. I'm not gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Low-key, I can put this at a tier where it's like, oh, I don't really know or care for, but like, maybe later. But as of right now, I'm just gonna put them here. It's perfectly fine. This isn't really a Saiyan transformation. This is Kaioken, but I do like the Kaioken. I'll put this at A. Like it just amplifies your ki for a short burst or a short period of time, and like its use case against, or the Goku's use case against Vegeta was cool in the Saiyan saga. So I'll give it this credit. Kind of like it more than majority of these. But for now, I'll just put it here at A. Legendary Super Saiyan for Broly. Broly is on demon time with this form, and I'll just give him that much credit for that. But that being said, he's just a roid-rated monster. I'll put this at the top of B, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna give him for B for Broly. False Super Saiyan. To my knowledge, this is just Super Saiyan, but he looks like this because I guess the manga wasn't done at the time, or like when the chapter for Goku turning Super Saiyan against Frieza might have not been done yet while this movie was being produced, so they just assumed that this would be the Super Saiyan transformation or something of that nature. I don't care for this form. I'm just gonna put it here. Yeah. Ultra, yeah, no, this is S tier. I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the things in Super, this is probably my favorite thing in all of Super. Like that transformation. I remember the day, man. Like the Crunchyroll's freaking like crashing out. I had to wait till the morning to watch the episode, and then I hear those trumpets, and then he just comes out of the rubble, all suave. Like, nah, this is a go-to transformation. What I really like about this form is that what I would consider his peak form. Ignore this for now. What I would consider his peak form in the series, like, it's just him in a calm state. Like, he doesn't need Super Saiyan to become such a godly figure. Like, he's technically halfway there in this form, but like still, like, his base hair form, just like all this aura around him, like he carries a godliness to him in the Dragon Ball story, I should say. Yeah, no, I'm vibing with this form a lot. Well, is it really a form or technically a transformation, or a form or a technique? Really, whatever. It's on the list. So I'll just consider it for now. People are gonna make this a transformation anyway. Like, people, oh, Goku turns Ultra Instinct. So I'll keep it there for now. Super Saiyan Blanco. Where'd it go? Okay, it's this, but with white hair. I kind of don't like it, because again, it harpens back to the color swap thing. But thinking about it though, it kind of makes sense, because like if he's truly ascertaining the form of Ultra Instinct, I guess he would more so look like Whis. Just don't add Super Saiyan on top of it, man. I'll put it at B for now. I'll here maybe. That should be fine. Super Saiyan Rose is just blue but pink. I might put it above just because like I kind of like the pink aesthetic, but I'll just put it there for now. Okay, Blue Kaioken. This logistically, look, I know Goku likes to push himself, but like he should have died using this form, and it doesn't seem to like. What I didn't like is that he said, oh, if I use this form, I have like a 90% chance of dying, and then he doesn't die, and then he uses the form to almost perfection. So I'm just like, I don't know. And it also brings in the weird power scaling, because if blue, like Toriyama said, that red, or like Super Saiyan God, if he was ranking at the time Goku, Beerus, and Whis in terms of numbers, Super Saiyan God Goku would be like a 6, blue or Beerus a 10, and then Whis like a 15. Blue, I don't know how much times the multiplier from red to blue is, but like you're adding like a 10 times multiplier onto that. It's just like he would have to be stronger than Beerus in this form at this point. But like the series doesn't really fully acknowledge that per se. And again, I guess the main thing I really don't like is that it just brings about weird power scaling. But you know, I guess kind of cool, at least better than blue. No, actually no, that's low key. In between. I'll just put it here for now. This might be worse. It's just blue but evolved, and it just evolves my full-blown hatred for blue. So I'll just put it here as well. I don't care. Ultimate Gohan, or Mystic Gohan. It's cool. I think it's straight. I like when he pulled up on Boo, and then Boo was like, oh, you trying to fight Majin Buu? Gohan's like, nah, I'm trying to kill you. I'm like, yo, that's some G stuff. It gave Gohan that little edge. to him. But after this, he kind of gets. I don't know, like after that, that's pretty much it. I'll put it at B though. I think B is fair. Beast. I like Beast. It kind of came out of nowhere though. I'm just like, why? But like, it's cool enough to where I'm just like, I'm straight. Like it's just like an unlocked, like, more primal rage. What I do like about Super, how it's going so far with, like, I'm getting to the Broly stuff, Super Broly stuff in a minute, where it's like it's more so unlocking the primal rage within the Saiyans without having to tap into the Ozaru form. And I'll give Super credit for that. For now, I feel weird about putting it over Ultimate Gohan. But look, I kind of like it more though than Ultimate Gohan. But I'll just keep it at B for now. Super Saiyan Berserk by Kale. I don't like Kale. I don't like the form. It's just legendary Super Saiyan. But I don't know. It's just I don't know. My thing is like my weirdest thing is that it's scaling towards Goku in Super when I don't think Kale should be that strong. Against like the Universe 7 Saiyans, but then again, Universe 6 Saiyans, I guess, just have. Actually, now I'm thinking about it with Kaba. I made a video on it where it's like Kaba versus Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's like the scaling of Super and like Universe 6 Saiyans in general. They just have such latent abilities. It's like they don't have to try as hard, and that's what I kind of don't like about the Universe 6 Saiyans in general. Or Super's power scaling in general. It kind of makes it more so as to why I'm not liking this form as much. So I'm just not into it, man. Yeah. Oh well. Go Broly's legendary Super Saiyan form again in the Broly movie. This one's straight. Around the same level as legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Honestly, nothing super crazy. It's just a full power. I believe it's just Super Saiyan. They call it, at least canonically, like Super Saiyan full power. Sure. I'll give it that. Okay. Super Saiyan Kaioken. This was in that filler arc in after Goku died when he fought Pikkon. When I first saw it, I'm like, yo, that's actually a interesting concept. And then we got Super, and now I kind of hate it for it. But low key, it was perfectly fine. I'll put this, because it's nothing really grand. Because especially since this specific use case was only done once. Bottom at B, high C. Maybe, I think high C is fair. Maybe. Okay, this one's this might be the worst one. Super Saiyan Rage, just because number one, it came out of nowhere. 2, it scaled to god level characters immediately, even though Trunks like shouldn't be able to. 3, the form looks okay. Like it's just sort of weird. Like it's giving like godly aura, but like again, Trunks never really tapped into godly. Like he trained with Vegeta like a little bit, but it's not like he taught him how to go blue. It was just like, okay, Trunks maybe saw Vegeta go blue. Was like, what if I incorporate blue into my yellow? It's like, no, you're not trying to make green right now. Like it's not, you're not making it work with your art palette, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. The main thing is the scaling, though. I don't like how the main thing is that it came out of nowhere, and then the scaling and how it almost matches Zamasu at that point. So that's not really good. I can't speak on Ego. I haven't caught up to the manga yet, so I'll just leave it at that. In fact, to make it fair, because I would need to rewatch GT, I'm gonna put these back over here, because I don't want to give a rating to something that I'm vaguely remembering, just because for all I know, rewatching these, they might be in S+ tier. You feel me? So I'll just leave these stuff here. And then this one I do kind of like rewatching the movie. This is based on the description of the movie, this is low-key Broly Super Saiyan 4, because this is the Great Ape form controlled in the movie. I kind of like it. I think around here, somewhere B. Somewhere B is fine. I like it. He had a little green aura to him. Coming through is like he wants to unlock something even further, which would be the Saiyan transformations. But yeah, I think it's perfectly fine. Do I want to do some rearranging with this? Let me see. Oh, actually, yeah. Hold up. Super Saiyan 1 is gonna be above 4. Let's be fair. Like I think maybe there may be a personal bias towards 4 for me, but like I think, you know, it's Super Saiyan 1. Like you got to give it its credit. Do I want to put an Ultra Instinct above it? I'll keep it there for now. Then Super Saiyan 2, 3, Grade 2, and Kaioken. Honestly, I think this is a fair lineup. This is a pretty fair lineup. The legendaries, you can interchange between them. There's not that big of a difference. God, Blanco. No, I think that's fine. That's whatever. I think this is perfectly fair. These I don't care, and this I just hate. I think this is a perfectly fair rating. Again, I'm not going to be rating these just because, like, again, I'm not caught up with the manga on this one, and I don't remember much to give a full-blown opinion on these. Because if I, from what I'm remembering, these could low-key go into deep. But I don't want to give it that harsh of a rating. Let me know what you guys think of those forms in the comments if you have such a strong opinion on the GT ones. But aside from that, I think this is a pretty fair rating. Do you guys agree? Would you guys switch some stuff around? How would you rank the Super Saiyan or the Saiyan transformations in Dragon Ball? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys want to see me do more tier lists like this? Do you have a tier list in mind to where you want to see my rankings on them? Just let me know in the comment section below. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and have yourselves an amazing and blessed day. Peace.